We are here. We're about to check out Beyonce's Dangerously in Love debut album. Came out in 2003. There's 15 songs, it says here on Spotify, and one of them is an interlude though, so I guess 14 songs. We're just gonna sit here and we're gonna listen to all of them. We're kind of going on a journey with Beyonce. We're checking out all of her discography, but we're gonna do it in chronological order. Hopefully in time for Act 3 for when that comes out. Hopefully we'll be caught up so we can check that out as it comes out. But either way, we're here. We have a bunch of the Beehive members in the chat, so if you see me looking over, probably chatting it up with them. Track number 1. A song we've already heard this, but is iconic as hell, so we're just gonna run it again. Let's do it. This is Crazy in Love with Jay-Z.
So deep in your eyes, I touch on you more and more every time. Such a funny thing for me to try to explain. How I'm feeling and my pride is the one to blame. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love's got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now.
I love that. I love that little yellow.
Looking so crazy, your love's got me looking so crazy, your love. Just the way that you know what I knew. It's the beat in my heart gets when I'm with you.
So that's one thing about Beyonce that I love. Real quick, we're gonna take a pause here. One thing that I love about Beyonce is like everybody can agree the verses on a song are the more like the chorus of a song is the meat and potatoes, right? It's like the big thing, right? That got me looking so crazy right now. And this song in particular would be like the meat and potatoes. But Beyonce has a way of like making the verses so dynamic with melodies and notes that even the verses have like fun ear candy elements to them. Also, this came out in 2003 and it's featuring Jay-Z. How long has Beyonce and Jay-Z been together? For some reason, my brain's thinking like 2010, but I know that's not right.
Young Hov, y'all know when the flow is loco. Young B and the ROC. The genuine article, I do not sing though. I sling though, if anything, I bling yo. Starlight.
The genuine article, I do not sing though, because genuine, that was fire. And then I like the stick bony, but the pocket so is fat like Tony Soprano. This is like definitely like the whole song just feels almost like, what's the word I'm thinking of? Like a victory lap. I don't know. That's the vibe I get. That's the vibe I get. Is like victory lap essentially. That vibrato at the end of Love there, dude. That's track 1, man. What a way to start. Like, okay, hold on. First and foremost, let's get a round of applause. That was Crazy in Love, right? What a way to start an album in general. But the fact that this is a debut of like, isn't it? So this is her debut right out of Destiny's Child, correct? So like, this is like a debut album, and the first song on the album was one of the biggest. All these songs I've seen are like hits, but like that's one of the biggest ones. So the intro track of your debut album is just a ginormous song nationwide. I mean, come on, dude. And when you hear it, like, it makes total sense. It's a huge song. That sample, if it is a sample, or I don't even think that's a sample. I think that's actually just like trumpets and horns and stuff and brass. Just a huge song, man. 5 Grammys off this album in one night is just crazy starting track. All right. This is track 2 we have not heard, called Naughty Girl. Oh, like the swirling. Okay.
I wanna hear you say my name, boy. You can feel my burning flame.
Again, to pause, we're going to go back to what I said earlier about the dynamics in the verses. We've already gone through every damn register you can go through, and we're only a couple seconds into the first verse. The constant build is insane.
I'll be your naughty girl, calling all my girls. I see you look me up and down, and I think
All these, dude, all these like little sounds going on in the background between different like keyboard sounds, string sounds, the production. And this is a debut album in the production. I mean, she did have a lot of success with like Destiny's Child and stuff. So like, as far as like production plugs and like connections and stuff were there, but like just the fact that you could tell they just put so much energy and effort into this on a debut. Like, this is crazy. This might be one of the strongest debut albums like that I've heard so far. because it's so full production wise. And like, especially thinking about the time era that it came out, right? This is 2003. In 2003, like, so I keep pausing. Fuck. Like, this quality of music was a lot harder to achieve in 2003 than it is today. Today, you can just go download a bunch of simulators and like VST plugins and all this easy stuff and do it on your own. But back then, it was a lot harder. So this type of sound back then was a lot more of like a challenge to get to. That's crazy. The way she's coming behind the note here. Ugh. Okay. Round of applause. That was Naughty Girl, track number 2. So, chat's telling me that that's a Summer or a Donna Summer sample. I'm not too familiar with Donna Summer. However, is that what part of it was the sample? Was it the strings? I just really like what that did vocally. Honestly, I feel like the vocals, like while the instrumental was very cool and catchy because it had a lot of like swirling and moving parts in there. I really like how like the vocal essentially took the forefront there. There's a lot of harmonies, there's a lot of backgrounds, a lot of ad libs in there. Oh, I love to love you, babe. That's the part. I love to love you. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I've heard that. Donna Summer is the queen of disco. See, that's why chat is a must-have, because I would not have known that. So thank you for the information, chat. Round of applause for the chat. So 2 tracks in, and it's already gone to 2 different vibes, right? We have the more like I said, the first song gives me that victory lap feel. Like, it's just like, I don't know, it's very anthemic, right? Whereas this one is definitely more of like a club banger, right? Like, this is something that you would want to play in a club and just kind of dance to. Very interesting. First 2 songs, very different vibes from them. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. You don't want the songs to sound very samey, and we're already very far apart right here. Let's go to track number 3. This is Baby Boy featuring Sean Paul.
Baby boy, you stay on my mind, fulfill my fantasy.
Come on, girl, tell me how you feel.
I think about you all the time.
See, I love these little melody. I think about you all the time. Like, just going up for like one note. I love it's just like little, like I said, little nuances to make it more catchy. You see what I'm saying? Listen for like the first phrase here, and then on it's the second phrase where it kind of switches a little bit.
Baby boy, you stay on my mind, fulfill my fantasy.
Come on, girl,
Right here.
tell me how you feel.
I think about you all the time. I see you in my dreams.
You don't know the
Come on.
I'm so wrapped up in your love, let me go.
ready for give me the thing that ready for really get to life.
Okay, Sean
Tell me
Paul.
all about the things where you were fantasize. And it's amplified. But I quit for run the ship, me now go slip, me now go.
So 2 things. 1, this production almost reminds me of like old school 50 Cent. I can't remember what song it is right now, because I do know a little bit of 50 Cent songs. I can't think of the song I'm thinking of, but it just gives me like that dun 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 dun. Gives me that like 50 Cent like darker sounding production. You know, it has like a darker sound. But I gotta give real quick credit to Sean Paul, because Sean Paul is in a lot of music that you hear. Like there was a point in time where he was killing it. Like a Sean Paul feature means the song goes instantly like at least platinum or diamond. You know what I mean? Like a Sean Paul feature was like a big thing back in the day. However, I'm just be honest. Most of the time, I can't even understand what he's saying. But it doesn't matter, because the cadence is what was infectious. The way he was saying what he was saying, how percussive it was, that's, to me, what made it catchy. Even if I never could hardly understand what he was saying.
Just dancing real close in a dark corner of a basement party.
Basement party.
Every time I close my dance floor becomes a scene. Feels like true paradise to me. Baby boy, you stay on my mind, fulfill my fantasy.
Come on, girl, tell me how you feel.
Baby boy, let's conceive an angel. Baby boy,
Conceive an
stay
Angel.
on
That's a
my
little bit
mind.
of like foreshadowing, because they had Jay-Z and Beyonce kids together. I just really quick wanted to Google like what microphone they used for this album so far, because her vocals they sound very warm, and yet like there's distance from the mic. I don't know how to put it. And I mean, Beyonce is very dynamic when it comes to singing, right? She gets very loud, she gets very quiet. So it's just like, what mic did they decide to use for it? While Google doesn't have like the exact information, it does say that she's used a vintage AKG C24, which is a stereo microphone. Those are really good. A Telefunken ELA M251. I know Telefunken. I don't think I know that microphone though. A Sony C800G, and then a Neumann U87 or U47. Them Neumann microphones are crazy. Yeah, I mean, when you're like Beyonce level, picking your microphone isn't just like a quick, hey, yeah, we'll just grab that one, you know, because Beyonce's vocal technique and vocal prowess is very dynamic. She gets very quiet, she gets very loud, and she does like a lot of different nuances, right? She explores a lot of different parts of her voice. So the microphone decisions need to be made with a lot of thought going into it. Now these are all solid microphones, the one I know. So I mean, it's just I don't know. It's just interesting how like, because Beyonce, when I think Beyonce, I think top, right? Like as far as success goes, right? Like she's up there. So anything you can learn from her journey as an artist, I feel like goes a long way. And that goes for a lot of different artists. But like with Beyonce, for example, it's like microphone choice, sounds, what did they do, like instrumentally, what did they decide upon, vocally, production, like what did they do, writing, what did she write about, stuff like that. It's just cool to pick up on and just see how it all started, and as we go on, how it goes on, and what she molded into, because she's where she's at for a reason, right? Very interesting stuff to talk about.
I know you're gonna like it.
Little harmony section.
Like it.
I'm stepping up as a I'm stepping up as a
Little instrumental break on the way out. Okay. All right, dang. That was track number 3 with Sean Paul. That was Baby Boy with Sean Paul. So that one, again, I feel like is another club kind of sounding song, which of the two, I think I prefer, what was it? I think I prefer Naughty Girl. I don't know. I like the instrumental of that one a little bit more. Though I did appreciate the Sean Paul feature. Not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you. So far, it's been just a lot of like nostalgic sounds. I mean, then again, it was in 2003, but also just stuff you could like play in the club. You just play around, kind of just bob your head to, right? You could just kind of bob your head to it and get in it. You know what I mean? Dom, I like what Dom said. He said, I never knew what Sean Paul said. I just said words that lined up. And that is fair. That is fair. All right. Track 4, Hip Hop Star, featuring Big Boy and Sleepy Brown.
Pure players, pure players. Slowly as solution, step up like a shoe dog. 8 sounds
Okay.
up, deuces down is the new call. And you could dial 1-888, cut some. I'm your kinky operator when you wanna some. Ain't no doubt, on just mouth, so it's a pleasure to reach.
You infatuated with me. I could in your curiosity. My style is so crazy.
I know this might be a stretch, but is that a callback to Crazy in Love? Because people say that my style is so crazy. She'd be talking about like styles and personality or clothing or whatever, but also she'd be saying her style of like loving someone is crazy. Is that low key a callback? Maybe. This one's drums. These are like the hardest hitting drums we've heard so far.
Baby, let me know if you wanna roll. Set my star. Bamboo's on, pants down low. I'm a star.
Okay.
I blow you away. Do I stimulate? Baby, let me know if you wanna roll. Set my star. Bamboo's on, pants down.
I like that she is a little more experimentative here. Like especially when she's saying hip hop star, a little bit of rasp in her vocals. I will say sonically, I'm not the biggest fan of this one. This one might be the first one that I'm like not too crazy over. I'm gonna be honest. Something about it, but I do appreciate the experimentation here.
The way I feel, ooh, girl, I know it's better be. Me all on you, and damn, girl, you all over me.
I kind of like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I kind of like that. That was kind of fun.
Me all on you, and damn, girl, you all over me.
Damn girl, you all over me. Okay. Wow. All right. Round of applause. That was Hip Hop Star. Yeah, so of the ones we've heard so far, yeah, that one, I'm not the biggest fan of, I'm gonna be honest. Just didn't really catch my ear, to be honest. I do appreciate the experimentation, though, vocally and instrumentally. We had like a nice like electric guitar lick in there, which was really cool to kind of hear coming in and out of that. And there was some of the cadences, specifically that second rap verse was probably one of my favorite parts of the song. I don't know why I really like that. And damn girl, you all over me. Whatever that was. It was a little catchy, but yeah, you know, not my favorite song. Not gonna lie to you. But hey, experimental debut album. You know what I mean? There's gonna be some experimenting being done. Some of it sticks to the wall. Some of it don't. You know, it's like throwing noodles at the wall. Yeah, I mean, I kind of figured there was gonna be a little, you know, experimentation going on here. And experimenting is just that, right? It's experimenting. Some of it's gonna stick, some of it's not. That's the point of doing a bunch of things, seeing which ones work the best for you and, you know, your fan base, whatever. And that's what it is. Experimentation. Nothing wrong with that. In fact, we should encourage that because that's what brings about what we get, right? So far, how many have we heard? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're 3 for 4. Let's do this. Track number 5, Be With You. Okay. Baby. I love the bass line in this one.
Come in my bedroom and turn off the lights. Makes me unwind. The way you touch me lets me know you're mine.
And that little mine. I think I remember seeing or somebody saying in chat that she likes Michael Jackson's music, right? Am I wrong or am I right about that? Did I remember seeing that? She really liked Michael Jackson because I part of me hears like a little bit of influence, a little bit of Michael MJ influence, especially on this word mine here. Listen to the way she says mine. Listen to the vibrato.
The way you touch me lets me know you're mine.
It's like mine. As she gets closer to the end of the word, she kind of brings it forward. Mine. Reminds me, looking out.
What do they say to you, boy? Don't be shy.
Oof.
Woman, I belong to you.
Oh, that run. One thing I really do appreciate about Beyonce too is she does all of her own harmonies for the most part, at least I think, and she gets that low harmony that because she can get these low notes just as much as she can get these high notes. So you get that low end with the high end and it's both the same voice. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, come on, dude. That's that like Soul Train, Bootsy Collins, like. Oh. Come on. Okay. Dude, I like it. Okay, so that was like, okay, round of applause. That was Be With You. That was when we started seeing the that was a glimpse of like what I hear in like the Renaissance and the Lemonade, the stuff we've heard from Lemonade, where she's like, okay, I have the ability to do all these crazy vocal chops and just get crazy with the ad-libs and go crazy with the runs. It definitely showed right there. So it's like, as we're moving in further into this album, I'm starting to recognize her more and more. as to what I kind of have heard from today. So I can definitely see the experimentation side here with what she has taken with her to now versus what she may have left a little bit back here. Very interesting. It goes into what I was saying earlier, where when you look at Beyonce, or when I do at least, I see her at like super successful. So you can kind of see what she took with her, what worked with her, what didn't. It's just cool. It's just cool to see. That was solid, man. I really like that one. That one, the bass line was nasty, as well as the harmonies. Fire, fire, fire. Track number 6, Me, Myself, and I.
All the ladies, if you feel me, help me sing it out.
Okay. I'm getting a little bit of like West Side vibes here. A little bit of West Side vibes.
Dream of one day having your kiss.
Oh, I like this one.
So blind it feels right.
Not gonna lie, this one might be my second favorite. My first favorite so far has definitely been Crazy in Love. That song is just, let's be real here. But this might be number 2 for me. I really, dude, the bass in this album.
It's right when it's wrong. I can't believe I fell for your schemes. I'm smarter than that. So dumb and naive too.
So dumb and naive. I like that little.
Smarter than that. So dumb and naive too.
I like that little melody there.
Sometimes, but now I'm moved on. I need myself and I. That's all I got in the end. That's what I found.
Sorry, but that moved on note.
It took me some time, but now I'm moved on.
Definitely reminds me of Jackson 5 a little bit. Young Michael Jackson right there. I love that.
Took me some time, but now I'm moved on. Because I realize I got myself and I. That's all I got in the end. That's what I found out.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is it right here. This is it right
That's
here.
all I got
This-
in the end.
this is- The way it shifts into that chorus right here, this is it right here. I'm trying to find that bass line. What is it? I think it's it's hard to know the notes when they're super low like that, because it's hard to really find it for me anyway, personally. But I think it's I think it's D sharp and then F sharp. It's like a nice little rise there. Whoever did the bass, killer. Make it do. Little bass solo, dude. Round of applause. Not gonna lie to you, that one 100% is like, if not my number 1, my number 2. Crazy in Love, like I said, it's probably gonna take a lot to beat that song for me. But no, Me, Myself, and I, 100%. That's number 2 without a doubt in my mind. Fighting for that number 1. I love the call and response. I love the ad libs, and I feel like I've been saying that a lot throughout this reaction. But I mean, if it's there, I'm gonna say it. You know what I mean? If it's there, I'm gonna say it, and it's there. So the call and response, the harmonies, the ad libs, just the smoothness of it all, and how she was really embodying that instrumental. To be honest, the groove that she was just kind of flowing through. It just, there's a reason why it's 5 minutes long, right? Because they in the studio even felt that the magic in that groove, and they just kind of wanted to keep it going. I bet you that if you asked them at this time what was one of their favorite songs to perform live, I bet you they say that one, because that groove is so like special. That bass line just really holds everything together perfectly, and the way the drums had a nice swing to them, dude. Yeah, easy. All right, track number 7, Yes.
I said yes to your number and yes to you dating me. Yes, we can be together, but you gotta wait for me. Yes, I never said yes.
Okay.
You was on the wall, I was with my crew. You was watching me, baby. I was watching
Like what?
you. Slowly you walked over. I maintained my cool. I felt like we could talk all night, so I gave my number to you.
See, it's these little runs getting more and more introduced, man.
I felt
You start seeing the glimpses, right?
certainly you can call me, baby. I love to hear from you.
Oh, I love how that bass is like kind of like pulsing in the background.
Why you getting so upset, boy? You act as though I never told you yes before. You are so ungrateful.
So it's like I've said yes, but the one time I say like, nah, I just want to be alone tonight, it's like I never said yes before. Kind of like the juxtaposition there.
You was at my house, I was sitting on my couch. You was really bugging, so I told you to get out. Face, baby, the first time I said no. I said yes to your number.
Stop!
Show me your true face, baby. The first time I said no. I said yes to your number. Yeah, yes to you dating me. I said yes. We can be together. Said it.
You can like feel the emotion in these songs, I really feel like. And I feel like she really has a way of making everything sound tense, right? She like makes certain things tense and then gives you like a release of like a vocal run or whatever. It's like kind of like fades out that emotion or that pent up aggression or whatever you want to call it. She releases it out through like a vocal run and we're already on to the next line. It's a lot of like and then it's just like very dynamic, right? She's always been dynamic, I'm seeing. And I'd really be down to check out some Destiny Child stuff to kind of see how she was even before this. But even like here and the more recent stuff, she has that dynamic aspect to her with the vocals and how she does everything. You know what I mean? Round of applause. That was yes. That was yes. We have up next is track 8. We have Signs featuring Missy Elliott. Okay. Missy Elliott, who actually I was looking at the credits. Missy Elliott helped produce the album. That's what it says in the credits.
See the emotions he put me through. From Capricorn to Aquarius.
I'm a Capricorn.
Which sign matches good with mine? I'm a
Hey, the reversing right there, because Missy Elliott, where they revert, that was fire.
I was in love with a Sagittarius. He blew my mind. He also had a flip side. Too much like a Gemini.
Oh, little O there.
Scorpio, Sagittarius, I love. Oh, Scorpio, the way he holds me close.
Oh, come on. It's just the way that she like gets these different tones and stuff, man.
Every sign from coast.
She like slows down the notes, speeds them up. Hold on.
Every sign from coast to Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer.
Stop. Dude, I'm be so for real. There's so much packed into each one of these songs, man. So hold on, the Reverse It song came after this? I'm all messed up. I thought that song that came after this song? I did not know that. Damn. Also, I'm coming to realize I didn't even know all the astro signs until just now.
What sign you are? January to December, here's my open arms.
I was in love with a Sagittarius.
The beat switches are cool too, though. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how I feel about the reversing in this track. I don't know about it yet. Just in the parts that they're doing it, I'm not sure yet. But you can't lie, she is going off with these ad libs. I think that's like some of my favorite parts of Beyonce songs, or the ad libs. Come on.
Sagittarius.
One thing, okay, round of applause. That was, what was that one? That was called Signs. Groovy, still had nice chord progression on that one too. I'm not sure how I feel about the reversing in it. I don't know if it kind of took me out of the song or added to it yet. I don't know. I might have to hear it a few more times. But that end bit really just makes me think like I feel like you could take Beyonce's like vocals and sample them and turn them into their own instrument. Because it gets to the point where she makes her voice kind of sound like violins kind of going back and forth. She's got guitar, like electric guitar notes. She could go up with the, you know what I mean? Just like crazy stuff up there. Like her voice is, I mean, every voice is technically an instrument, but you get where I'm coming from. I really did like the chord progression in that one. Very warm, very warm. I didn't even know it was possible to make a song with every sign, every astrology sign. Is that what it is? Astrology sign, I believe is what they're called. Track 9. We have Speechless. We've already heard Speechless. There's actually a whole reaction to Speechless on the Patreon already. I don't think it's on the YouTube. It is on the Patreon. So we're going to roll over this one for now because we did a full-on reaction to Speechless. It was a lot of fun. This is That's How You Like It, track number 10. Let's run it. Whoa. Hold on. This is a switch up. This is a switch up. Okay. See, here she's kind of flowing a little bit, which we know Beyonce can rap for sure. So I'm wondering, did she do any rapping in Destiny's Child? I wonder, like, when did she really lean into like the, hey, I can rap if I want to. I can throw some cadences on there if I want to. That the way you ain't. Come on. I like that guitar. The ad-libs in this. Is he going? I swear he's going in the background. Little stuff like that. Little stuff like that. The things I say. Little stuff like. Oh, it kind of reminds me of nobody wanna see us together, but it don't matter, no. The beat, the drum beat.
I know you heard I'm a gangster. They say stay away from them gangsters. They never change up or pull their pants up. Well, baby girl, put your foot down. Don't let them push you around. You know what you like. They like the way he floss. You're blocking the bike, he come back in the pole.
They like the way he floss? Like his teeth? Oh, dude, everything just coming together here. Come on, round of applause. That one's up there for me. That's How You Like It, featuring Jay-Z. That one's up there for me. It really gave me that nostalgic feeling, you know, of those early 2000s. Like I said, like Akon. What y'all know about Akon? Probably, y'all probably know Akon. But nah, I do know a lot of Akon songs because my sister used to play the hell out of them. They were good though. My favorite Akon song is I wanna make up right now, now. You know what I'm talking about? That one's probably my favorite Akon song. But they just had that soul to them that brings you back to that time. You know what I mean? And it's really cool seeing her and Jay-Z on songs together. Even like back then, the chemistry was always there. Round of applause. That's How You Like It. Track 11, we have The Closer I Get to You featuring Beyonce Knowles with Luther Vandross. This shit.
The closer I get to you.
Oh, Lord, I need more Luther Vandross.
The more you make me see. Ooh, yeah. Your love has captured me.
The way he said, ooh, yeah, and he fell out there.
Ooh, yeah. Your love has captured me. Yeah.
Over Try to tell myself that we feel.
Oh, we can fade out there.
Lying here
Dude, their voices go so well together.
next to you.
He's got like a rich, like a lower, warm tone, and Beyonce's got her. Beyonce's voice is also very warm, but like the way they accent each other here is just phenomenal.
With hearts of love, we'll find true love in a special way.
The way that they're doing the ad libs together, they're going up together. They're building that tension, and they're playing off one another. Perfect.
Closer I get,
Perfect.
Closer I get,
your love.
Listen, okay, I'm sorry to pause right there, but the way like the instrumental is cutting out to really emphasize what they're doing here.
Your love.
Because when the instrumental cuts out, your ears are like, what are we about to do? Then they come in, your love, so smooth.
Capture me. My love, my love, my love, my love.
Stop. One more time, hold on.
my baby, my baby, my baby,
My love, my love, my love, my love.
So come closer, so we can celebrate the way we feel about each other's love.
Oh, and give us a fade out too. Just fade it out. Dude, I ain't gonna lie to you. I need that to be like 9 minutes long. I need that to be like 9 minutes long. Round of applause. That was The Closer I Get to You with Luther Vandross and Beyonce. I think that might have been my first time hearing Luther Vandross because I feel like I would definitely remember that voice. That was killer. I need some more Luther Vandross in my life, man. Such a smooth sound, dude. Such a smooth sound. They go together so well too, which is crazy because Luther Vandross's voice, at least in that song, was very lax, right? It's very intimate, very relaxed. And then Beyonce, what I know her for is her ability to do the relaxing vocal, but also with how powerful she can get, right? But the way that she kind of dialed it back and really got into that more intimate, soulful vibe was just killer. Just killer. That is definitely top 5, top 3 in the album so far. Track number 12, Dangerously in Love. Title track.
Baby, I love you. You are my life. My happiest moments weren't complete if you weren't by my side. You're my relation.
Okay.
Connection to the sun. You make the confusion go all the way from this cold to me. So I am in love with you. You set me free.
Oh, I heard this.
Do this thing called life without you here with me, 'cause I'm dangerously in love with you. I'll never leave you. Just keep loving
It's
me.
that. It's the response to this call and response chorus. Cause she says, "Cause I'm dangerously in love with you," but when she goes, "I'll never leave," it's so desperate sounding. Oh my gosh, I have heard this before.
Dangerously in love with you. I'll never leave.
We go back into the.
You love me. Love me for who I am. 'Cause years before I became who I am, baby, you were my man. I'm in love, grateful to have you.
What's really cool here is the verse is done mono, right? There's not a lot of background vocals for the verses. It's very mono, meaning one vocal through the middle, right? Just one vocal in the middle. But when the chorus comes in and all of that comes in at once, that wall of sound, you just get elevated, man. Listen to this. No, I want you to experience this. Listen closely for her voice in the middle, and then when it goes to the chorus here, listen to everything come in. Listen, pay attention to your left and right ear right here.
Blessings, I'm grateful to have you by my side. I'm in love with you. You set me free. Just keep loving me the way you love me.
hold on. How do you even? Round of applause. That was Dangerously in Love. Bruh, what do you even say after that? It's like, dude, I don't know. I was gonna try and keep like a top 3 or a top 5 so far on this album, but I don't know, man. Dude, I don't know. Cause Dangerously in Love, that chorus melody. Okay, hold on. So I would say, in no order, because I can't even begin to order them. Just top 5 in no specific order. I'm gonna say Crazy in Love. I'm gonna say Me, Myself, and I, Speechless, Dangerously in Love, and The Closer I Get to You. Those are like the top 5 in no order. In no order. Yeah. You set me free. Can't do this a thing called life without you here with me. I gotta keep reminding myself that this is a debut album. Like, I haven't been this impressed since I have to sit there and remind myself that Harry Mack is freestyling every Omega bars. You know what I mean? Like, we have to sit there and remind yourself of something. That's how you know it's crazy. Like, I have to sit here and remind myself this is a debut album. And yes, I know that she was doing music prior, but, like, this is the first time she's done it solo. She didn't have the backup and, like, the help of the rest of Destiny's Child and stuff. She's going into this more on, like, a lot more weight on her shoulders. This is a debut solo album. All right, we got, I guess, track 13 technically. This is Beyonce's Interlude. Let's see what this is.
Your love goes beyond what I can say. Love, Beyonce.
And this is a gift from Virgo. Track 14. That was beautiful. Okay.
I wish I could look in your eyes and tell you how I feel. Baby, I know
Those keys.
that it's real. How I wish I could be with you.
Ooh, the horns following the melody there for a second.
To the way you move when you're dancing with me. Do you remember our first kiss?
Okay, the chords here, the way we're going side to side. I love the guitar. It's adding a nice element in there. Like, it's like between her vocals and the rest of the instrumental. The guitar is in the middle here. And she's like doing that like rap singing thing. I don't know, whatever you want to call it, but you know what type of vibe she's on right here. I just can't, like, dude.
Do you remember?
And then you even have like a nice keyboard. I don't know what kind of keyboard that is. Maybe like a Roland. I don't know. Some kind of like old school keyboard in there to add to that old school R&B vibe.
It's too late. I already love you.
So soft.
Love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
I'll tell you what. If you want to learn, hold on, round of applause. That was a gift from Virgo, which we know that Beyonce is a Virgo. So, gift from Beyonce. Me and Dom had to talk about that. It was kind of funny. I feel like if you want to learn how to do runs and you want to learn how to sing like with emotion and like feel it, not just hit random notes, but feel the song, listen to Beyonce. Because I feel like she's really mastered the art of like embodying what the song is calling for or what the song's supposed to feel like. She's able to take like she has like a conversation with the instrumental almost, right? It's like very back and forth. Like she kind of matches whatever emotion or mood that the instrumental is set to, and she matches that energy and puts her own personality into it. So I feel like if you really wanted to like learn how to embody what it is that the instrumental is telling you and almost speak to the music, listen to Beyonce and kind of listen to little nuances that she throws in there. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. One more round of applause. Gift from Virgo. All right, we're on our last track of the album, guys. This is track number 15, Daddy.
Remember when you used to take me on a bike ride every day on the bayou?
You remember that? We were inseparable.
When I saw you
to the minor, back to major. Ooh, these chords. Dude, the chords, I'm telling you, the instrumentals be playing with your mind too, bro. Going major, minor, like it's...
You protected me. I treasure every irreplaceable memory, and that's why I want my unborn son to be like my daddy.
That's beautiful. Oh, man.
I want my husband to be like my daddy.
Dude.
There is no
Imagine your daughter is Beyonce and she writes the song about you.
I still remember the expression on your face when you found out I'd been on a date and had a boyfriend.
My first boyfriend. You should have seen your face.
I still
That, she said, what'd she say? Ooh, something like that.
and had a boyfriend.
My first boyfriend. You should have seen your face.
Come on.
You're my disappointment and you heal my pain. You understand my fears and
Come
you
on.
protected me. I treasure every extraordinary memory. That's why
Woo.
my unborn son to be like my daddy. It won't go away.
Come on.
I know I'm lucky. No, it ain't easy. Men who take care of their responsibilities. Love is overwhelming. Lord, why did you pick me? Can't stop the tears from falling. I love you so much, Daddy.
Thank you.
Talk about a crescendo right there, man. Talk about a crescendo. People in chat are saying, didn't she play it for him? And his reaction was like, too about business. She played him this song and he was in manager mode, so dad mode. Oof. Dom says, not gonna lie, if it wasn't for her father, she wouldn't be that athlete on stage. He pushed her almost too much. Clearly, she still loved him, though. You know what I mean? Or still loves him. But it can get a little weird when you mix family and business. You know what I mean? Like, I've worked in a restaurant with my family for a few years, and there were times when, like, work issues really were brought to, like, the dinner table. You know what I mean? It's a risk, and it's something that comes with it. But, I mean, dude, do you hear these vocals right?
It's so emotional, Daddy. Every time I think about you, there is no one else like my daddy. No one else replaces my daddy.
And that's how she wraps up the album, too. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Sorry. Sorry. Round of applause. That was the final track off of Dangerously in Love, the album. Interesting that that's how she chose to end it, too. Like, with the song kind of dedicated to her father, you know what I mean? Because everybody looks to the last song of an album like, this is the one that's going to have a message. Most of the time. Maybe not all the time. But everybody will look to the last song of an album and be like, this is kind of what we're left with. This is what we're left with, right? The last song on the album, this is what we got until the next thing. She chose to take that moment to appreciate her father, which I guess, you know, what you think about it, it's a very beautiful sentiment. Lubach said part of why she separated from him as a manager before her fourth album was because she missed having her dad instead of her manager. That's fair. No, I mean, I get it, you know. As a father, I mean, we never really know unless we're in her father's head, right? But I'm imagining if I'm a dad and I have a kid, my son, for example, shows a lot of potential. You know, I'm going to want to push him if it's what he wants, right? If he wants to, say, for example, be an artist, right? I would probably, yeah, you know, help push him and guide him and help him, you know, support him and stuff. But I feel like I would only do it to the point where he's able to kind of take it from there. You know what I mean? Like, help get him to a point, and once he's there, let him decide what he wants to do next with it. But then again, you know, it's hindsight, here, there, everybody's different. They got signed in 1996 to Jive Records, and he said, nope, they ain't ready, so they're not going on the label. He literally stopped it. Oh, wow. I mean, he knew, I mean, I don't know. I don't know enough about it to really have an opinion, but regardless, whatever happened, Beyonce ended up where she is today. So I guess it happened for the best, you know. But listen, guys, this is where we're going to wrap things up. If you watch this on Patreon, thank you so much for all the love and support over there. You guys all help keep the wheel turning. And yeah, up next, so the next album we have is B-Day. But do we, I mean, because I know she has like, is there any like live concerts we could check out before that? Like is there any live concerts that are of this debut album to kind of lead us into the next album? Beyonce live experience? Is that for like the Dangerously in Love album? Because I'd be down to, yeah, I'd be down to like, word, okay. Well, what I'll do is what I always do. I'll put a post out on Patreon, see what everybody's feeling. Though maybe we'll have them like drop some suggestions and we'll poll them or whatever. And then we'll get another date and we'll come and we'll do this again. We'll run it back. Yeah, dude. Thank you guys seriously for hanging out with me for the past couple hours, listening to this entire thing, man. This is a lot of fun. I feel drained as I felt like I was going to be, because this album, you know, Beyonce, I literally said it. I said I needed the water because I knew this album was going to be crazy. So little on the drained side, if you ask me. But for good reason, of course.